Teach me about your scientific opinion on Yogi ji.
On Yogi ji, scientific opinion.
Yeah.
So if you could expand a little on that, because I don't know what you mean by the,
Fact-based, evidence-based truth about his capabilities as a leader.
Right.
Truth about what's happened in his tenure.
Right.
And as CM. And let's directly take on the criticism that the anti-Modi side of our country has for him, which is that
Bulldozer Baba and all that.
Yeah. And just extremely pro-Hindu, etc.
Right. So two ways to answer it. One would be using data, which is what I did just before the UP elections, that coverage, because I think he is the only chief minister to have regained the post of chief ministership in 35 years in Uttar Pradesh, which is remarkable. I mean, Uttar Pradesh has more population than Brazil. So he is in fact, you can say, the president of Brazil twice over, which is an incredible feat. And he wouldn't have become the chief minister again had he not delivered on development. And I talked about this during that time, and let me see if I can remember. So I gave 3 reasons why people would vote for Yogi. You look at the GDP per capita of Uttar Pradesh, what it was when Yogi took over and what it is now. And I'm talking about those 5 years. So 1 year has gone by, but you look at the number of school girls who are going to school then and you're going to school now. So you look at the prosperity, you look at the wealth, and you look at the health. So you look at the infant mortality rate. So, the quickest way to judge if a government has done well or if a person has done well is on these 3 prosperity, because health, wealth, and education. As far as the wealth is concerned, the GDP per capita was, I think, 45,000 rupees for UP. It is 60,000 now. Okay, in the 5 years, after 5 years of Yogi. As far as the education is concerned, there is a 10% increase in the school girls going to school in Uttar Pradesh in those 5 years. And there is a 10-point decrease in the infant mortality rate in the 5 years that So he has done, and in terms of infrastructure, highways. So that's why people voted him. So if you were to go by facts, he has won the confidence of people, which is not a unremarkable feat at all. I mean, as I said, in 35 years, the only person to have become the chief minister again is just remarkable. So yes, he has done good for Uttar Pradesh. His bulldozer thing, I gave my reasons that I am against it, because there are ample High Court and Supreme Court judgments that you have to give a 15-day notice before you demolish somebody's, even if it's a criminal's house, through bulldozer. And also, you cannot have transfer of guilt. So you cannot make the family of the gangster suffer. And if you demolish the house of a gangster where his family is living, so you're making them suffer as well. So those were the reasons I gave. But then again, I mean, the courts have seen him do this. And if they haven't been able to stop him, then clearly he's doing something legal, right? Otherwise, people would have stopped him from doing it. So yes, you can object to it, as I did, whether he's doing something morally right or not. The courts have clearly ordained what he's doing is legal. So these are the 2 aspects of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a concise manner, how would you look back at his tenure, and is he a worthy PM candidate?
Oh, he is. He's definitely a worthy PM candidate. I would like to see him junk socialism more than what he has.
Okay.
That is my fear. But that has been my fear with every politician. I mean, you look at the Karnataka election, the kind of socialist promises that the government has made and has possibly won in a large measure because of those. Free bus tickets, free subsidized electricity, free this, free that. Now they are having to, fulfill those promises, and the exchequer will go, into a deficit by more than 100% if it does it. So that's the bane with every politician. So not just Yogi. But, the Prime Minister has to have a vision. And Modi had a vision. Modi hasn't fulfilled that vision 100%, is my grouse with Modi. Modi has balked and has retreated a lot more than what I thought he would. I mean, Modi as a state minister, chief minister, totally different kettle of fish as a Modi as a prime minister.